All right, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to another video, and it is the Ride1up DRT 72 volt that I custom built. We're doing another video on this thing, and the reason why is because I'm trying to get it out of my office. I'm trying to move it back home, but I feel like I might as well do one last video for you guys on this bike and show you that we did add some stuff to it. So we obviously got some LED pedals. Those are from Redshift. They turn off by themselves. I love it. And then they also just activate, and then when you turn them, they all, like, the white light goes in the front, the red light goes in the back. It's so sick. I don't know how they do that. I don't get it. How does it know the front from the back when it's just completely flat? It's weird. But anyways, I also adjusted the headlight. I got to show you guys how we did that because there's a cool, simple mod you can do, and I mentioned in my other video. Didn't really show it, but now you guys can actually see it at night how it looks. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna get on some public roads. I don't wanna be too hectic and crazy because I am in some shorts and I have no gloves. I left everything at my house, so I'm kind of limited right now. I'm actually gonna have to call an Uber to come back to my office as well because I'm leaving my car, I'm leaving my wallet, I'm leaving everything here. So again, we're just gonna do a quick little video, just kind of ride around, have some fun. And it's not gonna be long. Hopefully it's not long, and hopefully I don't have any issues. Hopefully I don't go down. I brought a secondary light as well on here just in case we have any issues. I don't think we will. Oh, this feels great out here. Holy crap. It's been a while since I've had a nice night where it wasn't super hot. Now today, during the day, I was gonna do a video review for this company. It was 102. And I was like, oh man, it felt so hot when I stepped outside, and the GoPro just has so many issues. So I was like, you know what? Maybe tomorrow. So after this video, I'll probably start shooting some review videos again for you guys. I just got to get back into it. It just kind of sucks because I really want to do this stuff for you, and the weather has just been killing it so bad that it's just been taking my YouTube channel down. Like I haven't been able to do stuff. But anyways, in my last video, let me hold on to my keys. I have my keys right here for my office because I don't want to put them in my pocket because they're definitely going to fall out. These shorts are like shallow pockets, not that big. Oh, hopefully you guys can see good as well because we're shooting in 30 frames per second. I'm not doing 60 frames a second, and I'm sorry, we just can't do it. It's too dark. And then when I pump up the ISO, it's just a mess, right? But I wanted to talk to you guys about how many people have really thought about doing this mod to their bike because it's such a smooth bike. And oh, here's one thing we gotta talk about right off the bat is the headlight. Check out the headlight. You guys see how nicely the headlight is aimed to the ground? You guys can actually see now. All you have to do, if you guys have a Ride1up DRT, there's 2 screws on the top plate. Take those out. Push it as far as you can away from the forks. And there you go. I have the perfect ride height. Now, I can't say it's gonna be perfect for everybody because it also depends on your weight and all that kind of stuff. Because the thing is like, look how it looks, and then when I sit down on it, the headlight goes up. So that's just something you guys gotta keep in mind. If you're a heavier rider, you're definitely gonna push the seat more farther down, and it might like point more up in the air because we're basically calling the UFOs at this point. It goes so high. Like the high beam is like ridiculous. I saw that car going pretty fast, so I just decided, you know what, might as well get it on a little bit, you know? Cop's not gonna do anything to me, I'm on a bike, baby. Oh, I love these pedals, man. Oh crap, those are so bright. Oh man, my pants are flying up. Yep, my pants are definitely flying up. Don't hit me. That car was like trying to go out. Oh yeah, we out. We out of here. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I gotta pull over. I gotta show you this thing a little bit better. Oh man. Gotta say, the brakes, if you do that last minute braking, they're not the best. This bike does have regen, but still, like, it wasn't the best braking right there at all. Like that Anioki bike that I had the other day, that thing was phenomenal. That thing was like one of the best e-bikes for turning. It was crazy. All right, we got a little bit of light out here so I can show you before some crazy people probably show up back here. But this is, oh man, this is one of the best bikes that I modified other than my Super 73. I love my Super 73, but realistically, guys, come on. Don't spend $4,500 on a bike and then drop another like $3 grand with the motor kit, the battery, you know, if you want a different throttle, like I have a thumb throttle on mine instead of the full twist one. You don't really need it. This kit was technically only $800, and I probably put another like $200 to $300 in like just miscellaneous stuff. Probably not even that now that I think about it. But anyways, yeah, the battery is the most expensive thing at like almost $2,000, but you can always do a different battery if you want. The biggest thing about this is that the lights will turn off because it's on the stock 52 volt system. I said this many times. But the bike just performs so good. It's so smooth. Now, I gotta say though, my Super 73 is it feels more stable, more like better built, even though there's a lot of issues with Super 73 and their frames breaking. I trust this frame better than I trust the Super 73 frame, but I'm just putting that out there that my Super 73 feels more comfortable, and I think that's because I changed so much stuff on it. I did the customized seat, I did an extra battery from Powerful Lithium at 72 volt, everything is ran off my 72 volt. It doesn't feel all janky with having extra controllers in there, and it's not like it feels janky or anything like that. The Super 73 just feels more plush and more put together, I guess you could say, but I'm loving this thing so much. Like, it is a phenomenal e-bike. I don't know how many videos I'm going to do about it, but I really encourage you guys to go watch my video on how I put this together. It is super simple. The hardest part is going to be lining up your rotor to the disc in the back, and then, or the brake pads. You got to get that aligned good, because you can take your old rotor off the old motor and put it on this one. And then you have to get the shims correct so you can put your bolts on, because they're going to be at an angle on the frame because it's not cut out as a full circle. And you don't want to cut the frame, cut the washers. It's cheaper if you mess up, especially. But anyways, I know this light's going to turn off again, so I'm going to manually do it. And we're only down to 82 volts. I started at 83 volts flat. Oh, I've only went a mile and a half. All right. I thought we were out here a lot longer, but I've only been out here for 8 minutes. All right. I don't know why time just flies by when you get older. I don't know what I can say about that. It's just, I had 7 days off, and that was my vacation, right? And I really tried to take a vacation. I did some videos, not much, maybe 2. It was too hot. And then I had 3 days of working, and then I had another 7 days off, and 5 days straight haven't done a single video because I'm burning up. Like, I'm really out here like irritated with the sun and the GoPro turning off. Like, honestly, the GoPro, if I'm not moving right now, it's gonna turn off again. I'm telling you guys that right now. But the good thing is I love the fact that I can see. But just to make this video a little bit better for you guys at home, I should have done this a while ago. Here is the aftermarket light. Oh my God, is that as bright as it goes? Oh, there it goes. Oh, there we go. Now you should be able to see, and we're in some good lighting right now, but we'll just leave both of these lights on so the video quality looks a little better for you. But I'm just out here having a good time, having fun on this bike. You definitely don't want to get caught going this fast. Not much really to say. I've said a lot of this bike already. I'm trying to think of what my next bike I would love to build, because I was looking at my space and my bikes and the stuff that I have that's extra, and I was like, that'd be cool to put this DRT motor and a controller on something else. But then I'm like, wait, I need the controller for this bike. So if anything, if I did a few more videos on this thing down the road, because I mean, obviously I spent so much money on it, and the battery is customized for this, you know, frame and whatnot in the storage box. I don't know. I was trying to debate if I just want to put it back to stock at one point and then take all this stuff and move it to another bike. But I was like trying to figure out what bike that would be, you know? I don't know. Real quick, let's do a speed run real quick. I got no one behind me, right? All right, we're good, we're good. Make sure there's no cops in front of us. All right, this is full out as fast as I can go. It's an 80 amp controller. I'm sorry, I was about to say 40 amps. I'm all over the place. Oh, we're not gonna go that fast. The wind is really bad, but we're still going over 50. 53. Oh wait, drop back down. 54. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, as much as I just want to fly past all this traffic in the bike lane, I'll be a little conservative right now, all right? Oh man, it's great. Oh, I love it out here. This is like bringing my mood up right now, how nice it is out here. Like, this is how I love to film. Nice and comfortable, and like not like irritated and just sweating and pulling over to switch GoPro batteries out and stuff. Oh, one thing, you know, this happened on the last one too, is that we had a lot of squeaky noise from the front rotor. I think that's just a Rev1 thing. Let me know if you guys have the same issue, because it's just weird. I don't get it. All right, so I don't have this set up correctly. It was sitting against my wall in my office and it totally moved, and I still haven't got it like down yet. It's pointing way too far at me. Yeah, it's still way too far at me. I don't think I'm gonna get it very well, but I wanted to pedal this bike a little bit to show people that I'm a bike while we come up this hill right here. Look how fast this thing will climb, baby. This is what you need this power for if you got a lot of hills like San Francisco. 46, 47, 48. Wow, 47 miles an hour before we reach the top. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna keep pedaling. Oh, dang, I should have just kept, if I would have stayed on the throttle, I could have made it. Definitely not trying to go through. I could have still made it. Oh, such a fun bike. Love it. Another thing you guys got to keep in mind too is that regen doesn't really work on this until a certain voltage. I don't know if it has to be under like 52 or 51 volts, but once it goes under that voltage, regen will work and you shouldn't have an issue. But when you first charge your battery, to avoid it like overcharging your battery and stuff like that, because they don't know if you're going to go down a straight 3 mile, you know, 3 mile downhill thing and you just overcharge your battery and it explodes or pops or something, or kills your cells in there. So and that's a good safety feature. I don't know if you can go in there and change that in the settings, but I've noticed that it doesn't work right off the bat. What the heck? Why wouldn't it let us go? There we go. Let's go. While that supercharged car goes that way. Let me get my car out. We race, baby. And the other day I got some LEDs underneath my car. They're like blue, right? And then God dang it, what the hell? And then I have blue LEDs all in my interior, and I was behind this car and they were like hauling ass, and they must have got scared and thought like I was the cops or something, because they like hella took off, like hella took off. It was hella funny. Just every single light, like I was behind them, they just took off and tried to get away from me until they were totally gone. They blew through a four-way stop. I was like, damn, man, it ain't that serious. They must have like got freaked out. But I ain't doing all that. I ain't chancing my life. I'm already chancing my life without wearing my Beyond Riders clothing right now. I could have seriously worn that right now, and I could have got that out of my office as well. Come on, go, people, go. God dang it. Yeah, I love their jackets. It's super reflective, and what's funny is the jacket that they sent me also has a reflective sticker in the box, which is kind of dope, I thought. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I'll let you go. I'll let you go. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I love that company. They've sponsored me from like the beginning when I was riding skateboards. You know, I wasn't even getting bikes in yet, and I love them because they're in the community. They're like hella cool. Like, they're all friends with everybody in the PEV world, you know? Like, they also do motorcycles and stuff too, but they're really about us that ride these types of vehicles right here. And I gotta say, I think I'm showing a little bit too much leg right now. I can feel my shorts coming back. I'm sorry, people, I'm sorry. I can also feel my shirt hella lifting up. I absolutely have like no padding on whatsoever. Oh my God, that was so smooth right there. And I think I told you guys in my other video, if you didn't watch that, if you want this bike to be smoother, just air these tires down. Right now I have them at 22 PSI on each, front and back. You don't even need that much PSI because they're such a hard tire. But the thing is though, is if you want the range, you're gonna have to air them up. So I highly suggest you air these bad boys up if you want the range, but it's gonna be a little bit more stiffer of a ride. It's kind of like in a car, you have a big tire and it has like cushion on the side. It feels real comfortable when you hit stuff, right? And then when you have a low profile tire, like my Tesla has low profile tires on it, is you feel bumps more so than if you had like a 19-inch wheel with like a huge sidewall tire. That makes sense. So that's kind of what it feels like going from the stock tires to this. Check this out, this is regen. We're gonna stop right now. Well, look at this. Look at that. I'm not even hitting the brakes. That feels so good. And we're getting more battery power back into the battery pack. That's awesome. Love it. Woo. You know, this is the first time I've actually used these pedals in like, I feel like it's been like almost a year. I don't know. Maybe you guys know better than me watching my videos, but it just feels like it's been such a long time since I've had these pedals on. I think they were actually on the Super 73, but last time I rode it, I think they were dead. And then now that battery and the whole bike is dead. Powerful Lithium hit me up and they said, hey, we'll take care of that battery if you want. Even though like we have nothing to do with it. They'll see if they can fix it, wake it up, see what's wrong with it. And they said if they can't fix it, that they'll let me know like how much it's gonna cost, you know, to replace that 32 amp hour battery that's in my Super 73. The top one, they said they'll look at that one totally for free. They said they'll pay for the shipping and everything like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just have to get the boxes. I have a box for the Powerful Lithium. It's basically like a battery like this that sits on the top, like the Shark Tank one. So I'm just waiting to do all that. I need to get a box for the bottom one because I don't want nothing getting punctured. I don't know how FedEx or I don't know how FedEx or UPS like delivers their stuff, and I don't need a battery catching on fire while I get shipped somewhere and I'm like the cause of it, you know what I mean? I think you have to have like hazardous stickers on the side of their batteries. So I don't know how that works. I have no idea where you even get those stickers. I guess you can find them online. I could print them and then I just tape them to the box. They could probably do that. But anyways, let's go around this Kia, and they're gonna probably trip out because they're gonna think that I am a motorcycle. Trust me, I know they probably think I'm a motorcycle, but I'm not. It just cracks me up every single time. I need people to record me doing this because it's just so damn funny to do this and pass cars. The only thing I gotta be worried about is people coming out of these areas when I'm doing 53 in the bike lane. What the heck? It doesn't even feel like 53 miles an hour when you have a full face helmet on. If you have a half helmet though, you're definitely gonna like feel a lot of the wind. That's something I notice when I don't wear a helmet and I'm just testing something out the street. I'm like, dang, this thing is fast, like the K6. Holy shit, if you don't have a helmet on the K6 and you take it down the street, I feared for my life. That thing was so damn fast. But once you put a helmet on, you don't get that wind noise anymore, and it just feels nice and smooth. You get a lot of drag too, like Sir Ronster said. Like, I noticed that a long time ago. Like, if you take these things on the freeway or you take a Sir on 60, 70 miles an hour, you can feel it. Like, you can feel it like fighting back. Oh dang, hold on. Everything went out. Hold on, we gotta turn this back on again. I just noticed that. But at least we have our aftermarket headlight on. There we go. That worked out perfect. There you go. So people can still see me, but behind me, the brake light went out. So that's a little sketchy. So if you do this setup and you do it exactly how I do, so you don't have to do the custom wiring, you might want to think about getting a light on the back. Because if you put a light on the back, it's just flashing the whole time or it's staying there, and you should be good. I'll let them go. Go. Okay. All right, I guess I'll go. I have nowhere to go. You probably have to go home. I don't know. Maybe they had a long day of work. I didn't work today. I'm chilling. This is the fun that I seriously had on my YouTube channel. Is just being able to ride, come out here and talk to people, because I don't have a lot of close friends like I did when I was in the cars, and then when I moved out of cars and I got my Tesla, everyone hated me for buying my Tesla. So I'm just kind of like a lone ranger now, but I also can't even have friends because I work 2 jobs. And I know I said I just had like 7 days and worked 3 days and had another 7 days off. So yeah, I had enough time to hang out with my buddies, but it's just too hot to go out and even ride. And if I was gonna do something, yeah, we could have went and did something indoors, go drink or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just, life is crazy. Life is, seriously, it's been crazy. Like, obviously the president assassination, someone trying to shoot, this world is nuts, man. I gotta say, like, I don't like living here. I wish I could move somewhere else. I gotta say, why the hell is it so windy today? This is crazy. Like, it is so bad. I should have lowered the microphone, lower dB, because it's such a windy day. This is awesome though. It feels good, but not for recording right now. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. But anyways, I just feel like the world's crazy. Like, I kind of broke down the other day, and how can I explain this? I don't really like show emotions. I don't really get like that. And I don't really cry. I'm not a person that cries, and I don't even know what I'm talking about like this on YouTube, putting it on my channel and stuff like that. I need to have a personal channel for this type of shit. But I just told everybody, I was like, hey, like, I'll talk to you another day. Like, I'm going through a bunch of shit, you know? Like, the other day, like, at my office, we have like 3 kittens, and they just had babies, and this lady like saw them like a month after they were born. Oh, I need to take them. Oh my God, they're so like tiny. I'm like, don't take them away from the mother, leave them. Like, help me feed them if you're here at the office. I'd really appreciate it, because I feed them every day. I got cat food, baby food, like, or kitten food, I should say. I got everything for them. And then all of a sudden I came back the next day, they were completely gone. There was only 1 cat left, or 1 baby left, and the mother just keeps, like, on my camera I can see it just circling around, and she's never out and about like that. She's only out when I come to my office to feed her. And I'm thinking to myself, like, seriously, like, that is so, like, so messed up. Go. I don't have turn signals on this bike, so thank you. I don't know what she thought I was with both of my lights. I have no idea. But it just kind of broke my heart, because I was feeding them. I was taking care of them, and I'm just like, seriously, like, why, you know? So I'm still taking care of them. They come to my office. They're still, like, schizophrenic in a way, you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to, like, be next to me because they feel like I'm going to take them too, and I get it. So, hey, I'm just there to take care of them. They moved their babies closer to my office. That lady shouldn't be back there, but it just kind of broke my heart, and I've just been feeling down about getting these videos done for you guys. I feel like I'm not putting in the effort lately, and my revenue has shown it, my views have shown it, and I see all these people making awesome content out there in the world, and I love seeing people do YouTube. I love seeing the creative side of YouTube. If you guys didn't know, back in high school, I used to do computer editing, and I was at the top of my class. everyone wanted to group up with me because I knew my stuff. I even had the software at my house. I think it was like Adobe Premiere 6.0 back then. That's how long ago it was. What are we at, like 16 or 20 something now? I don't even know. I've been doing this a lot and I love the creative side of it, but I took a break for such a long time before I got back into it that I got lost on how to create videos. And so that's why you see my videos just kind of cut and edited. I don't do anything crazy, right? Oh, I should continue to go straight. Hold on. Yeah, let's continue to go straight. This video is not very long yet, and I know I'll probably cut a little bit of things out because sometimes I mess up on what I'm saying. But I try to be real with you, and I like to give you guys the raw information, so please let me know if these videos are really helping you. I have noticed a lot more people do different videos, and they're really creative, and I'm like, dang, why didn't I think about doing that? But then I watch their videos, and they're more like talking over camera, like they're talking at like an office or behind the computer and just doing audio on top, but they're not giving you like the true hard facts about what's going on with the bike or riding it like real life. And if they do, they don't really talk about everything or run through a bunch of tests. So I try to give you the real life video of how it is riding these things. Think about Linus Tech Tips videos. Like, what are they doing? What are we doing? Linus Tech Tip videos, that was something that I really liked. And I just like that he's himself, you know what I mean? Like, he's not someone different. He doesn't fake it in front of the camera. He just says what he says, and you know, they have a bunch of funny moments, and it's just a fun video to watch because it's pure and genuine. And that's how I want these videos to be. I want them to be like pure and genuine and just come across like realistic on where you guys should spend your money, because I was broke, man, right before I started doing this whole YouTube thing. I don't even know how this video turned into me talking about things. Look at the light, guys. Look at how bright this light looks. Oh man, but let's get back into it. I don't want to get too much into that. I really need to make another channel, but I'm trying to get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. If you guys want to support me, I'd really appreciate it. Like, seriously, like, I don't know what else to do to try to get there. I could just keep doing what I'm doing, and if it gets there, it gets there. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. All right, we out. That truck, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they were sitting at the light forever, sitting at that light forever. I don't know if they're just scoping out the area or getting a house around this area. I don't fucking know. But I gotta say, doing a 72 volt on this bike, you guys have to do it. Like, if you guys are looking for any bike that you want to customize, you're like, should I do 72 volt? I want a powerful bike, and I don't want to build it from ground up because you don't really understand wiring, electronics, and you just, whoo, you want something that's like plug and play. You can't go wrong with this. I've said it many times. This is a great platform. I gotta say though, Super 73 is easier. It really is. The Super 73 is real easy. As long as you find the enclosure to hide all your stuff, that's a much easier bike to put together. The dropout's already there. You don't have to modify anything. But this is a much cheaper bike. Super 73, what, 4,000, 4,500 before anything. This one's 2,600 roughly. So you can understand why. You'll probably spend a little tiny bit more than a Super 73, but then you'll have both the stock motor, stock battery, stock controller, and you'll have all this power for another build. And then you can even start another project if you want to start learning on, you know, on your offhand and just kind of try some stuff out. I really would love to get into that. That's really what I would like to push my channel, is just kind of building stuff. But with my job, you know I just said I got a bunch of days off, but it's not like that. The 2 weeks before I had all these days off of my vacation, I was working 40 hours a week trying to give you guys videos, and I burnt myself out, and it was too hot. I was really like dying. I don't know, like I told myself after the Lyric Graffiti X video where I had to push it home because it died. Still haven't got a word from Lyric. I don't understand what's going on with that. Like, that brings up a good point. Like, where they at, you know? I haven't reached out to them, but I figured I would have been the first person they would have contacted and be like, hey, so the motor did break. We're working at fixing it. Because I'm not trying to give them a bad rap. We just have to figure out these issues on the bike. I'm totally willing to help all these companies out. And it'd be cool, like, if a company reached out to me and started giving me some renderings and power setups and what the price would be if I did this certain setup. That'd be pretty cool. Because one of the bikes I do like, and I see a lot of people ride, is the P51. But I ain't paying that type of money for a P51. Like, are you out of your mind? I'm sorry, company. Like, I know it's one guy that started his own bike business and, you know, he wanted to get into it. So, and that's cool. Respect to you, brother. Like, everyone should find what they like, do it. Hopefully it catches on. If it doesn't, find something else you like, or just keep at it. Just keep going. And I like the fact that he started that company, but I don't know, maybe I'll feel different if I reviewed one. It's not like I got one in the books to review, but I don't know, man. It's just a lot of money for a bike, but I would love to kind of design a bike. I do think it's gonna look like a Super 73 because it's funny, every time I show my ex these bikes, she's like, every bike looks like a Super 73 to me. It looks like they just kind of slightly copied it. And I mean, it's kind of true. You can't really do too much to bikes. That's why I really appreciate bikes like the Rave GTX, or Rave, I'm sorry, Rave GTX. And this one is pretty different. It still has a big, you know, box in the middle. It's similar, but I like the fact that you can like do stuff to this, you know? Is that a guy on a bike too? He's on an electric bike? We gotta pass him. We gotta pass him. So like, I like companies that do that. And then the Ghost Cat e-bike, that was a cool bike, but I just don't like the fact that it was non-upgradable. Like, what were you gonna do? Where were you gonna put a 72 volt battery? Where were you gonna do all this stuff at, you know? All right, took forever. Thank you, appreciate it. I wanted to catch up to this biker, but now I'm going way backtrack. I was gonna go home right now. Uh-oh. I gotta turn this back on. Oh, I had to do it. I had to do it. He was on something that probably only goes 15 miles an hour, but you know what, brother? You're doing it, man. You're doing it. Just got to get out here. You guys got to buy a bike. It's such a fun experience. I don't know what else to say. Like, I have my Tesla, and that thing, I did a draggy on it. It did 11.7 in the quarter mile, and I'm like, yeah, that's decently fast. You know, it's not the fastest Tesla out there, but I'm just like, it's so fun and fast. But then I get on these things and it's just a totally different world. Like, riding a motorcycle is a different feeling, and this is technically like an electric motorcycle. Now, I don't know what this would compare to, like 150 wise, 250 wise. I'm assuming like 150, I would assume. I could be totally wrong. Maybe not with the 80 amp controller, now that I think about it. I think maybe with the 120, 150 amp controller it might be there, but they're still so fun. Especially like everywhere that you can like go and goddamn brake. You can just explore and it takes you places you've never been. Even if you've been in the same area for like 10 years, you'll find different places to ride. It's so fun. But you need a bike with the battery range, and that's why it's crazy. The Anioki bike that I review, I really enjoyed it. Now, the only thing I don't enjoy about it is the weight, but what are you gonna do about it? It's a dual motor, 60 amp hour, and it's aluminum frame, so the frame isn't supposed to be heavy, but it's like all the stuff that's attached to it. To get that type of power and speed and torque and battery range, battery technology hasn't caught up enough to be super lightweight. These batteries are heavy. A 30-pound battery, that's a heavy-ass thing. I can't wait until these Teslas get more denser batteries. I don't know how all this works, but once they have lighter batteries and better battery technology, so let's say you can get like now 500 miles of range, but now the Tesla's lighter, that means that like it's gonna be so much better. It'd be more quicker too with the same amount of power. They can save the batteries even more because they probably even turn down the power so it's not as fast, so the batteries aren't working as much. But yeah, this whole like electric thing is like so cool to me. I got invited to the electric expo. I never replied because I think one's going on in October, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, bearer of bad news. I said that too quickly. But like, my job is just messing everything up for me, and I've almost been to the point of quitting. Like, I don't know. I've been thinking about it, guys. I don't know. It's a big decision because I still want a house, and I like having my 401k. I like having my benefits, because benefits is a huge thing. If I wreck on this thing, I'm gonna have to pay for my own benefits, and that comes out of your pocket. So it's something I have to think about. And I'm crazy when I spend money. Like, I really, I need to stop. It's really bad. I'll have to do an office tour, and I'll do a Tesla tour soon, because I got some more parts for the Tesla that I have to show you guys, because technically I got it from the company. So I have to show them to you, you know. So anyways, we'll do that in another video, but I think a review is gonna come up. I'm gonna stay up all night. I think I'm gonna shoot in the morning. Screw it. I think I'm gonna just go and get an energy drink right now. I gotta get a ride back to the office, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I think I'm about to set my Uber up right now. What is that? Oh man, is that a roach? All right, I guess that's better than a big spider. I thought that was a really big spider. Scared the shit out of me. Oh no, I gotta feed you too. Oh crap, okay. All right. All right, well, real quick to give you guys a rundown. I should take these off before I forget. Oh, my hand's numb because I've had the keys under them the whole time. Oh man, my hand's shaking. Down from 83 volts to 75.4 volts. It's probably going to go up a little bit. It's probably not going to go up to 76. That's wishful thinking. That's a pretty far distance when you have a really good battery pack down here. Maybe a cheaper battery pack it might. But anyway, I was out here for like 32 minutes. We went 13.5 miles. This sometimes is off when I get to work. So I'm just gonna say it's like 13.5 to 14 miles, and half battery is 72 volts. So I'll just have to put the chart up on the screen so you guys know what's going on. But it was a fun trip, and 54 miles an hour. Average speed was 25. You saw me jamming the whole time. Fun bike. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's moving. I need to adjust the kickstand. I need to put it more up. So, let me show you those bolts real quick. So if you guys can see that, see this right here? There's 2 bolts missing. So check this out. See, all you have to do is pull this out. Pull it out as much as you can. I will tell you right now, if you do this, don't keep doing this over and over and over, because you might like mess something up. So once you pull it out, just leave it alone if it works. But yeah, you see how it looks right now? And then if I push it back, look how much higher that goes. So if I push it forward again, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So much better, but always probably rock an extra light on this bike, just to be safe. You never know, something might happen to your bike. You want to be seen. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I got to feed this cat, got to turn these lights off, call my Uber, go back to the office, get an energy drink, eat. I haven't really ate all day. I had 1 slice of pizza, and I'm gonna get out of here. And we'll probably ride this in, I don't know, maybe another month or so, but I'm gonna put it up for storage for now. Let me show you the bikes I'm gonna review, actually. All right, so here is one of the bikes that I'm gonna be reviewing soon. This is the MeLoad. I think I did a MeLoad video before. This is the XT600 DL, and I love how it looks. It looks pretty badass, but there is an issue with it. I'm working with the company. This just happened last night, but when I connected, all these wires are color-coded. So this is blue, there's a green one down here. Well, the turn signals don't work and the headlight doesn't work. The daytime running light comes on. But anyways, yeah, so we're working on that. They're probably just gonna have to send me a whole new unit of this. We don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a setting I don't know about, but yeah, it's not doing anything. This is the next bike I gotta do after I move this box and everything, but this is the Hay bike, and this is the Horizon model. They had like a sunset color, and that's the one I wanted, but it was limited edition, so we're stuck with this color. But it looks pretty sleek. I like that it kind of goes from black to silver, back to black. But anyways, we're reviewing this probably, I'm gonna say tomorrow morning. So give me a few days after this video goes up and you'll see this one. And it folds in half too, which is kind of cool. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the next one. You want your food? Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. All right, be safe out there. Wear some protective gear. Get some Beyond Riders clothing. Get a jacket, whatever. Get something. Be careful out there. Don't be like me. I could have definitely got hurt today going 50 miles an hour. That is not a safe speed with no protection. So, all right, see you guys.